love to say that I have a fitness regime, but that word would be pushing it a bit. I try and fit it in amongst children and family and work. Like most mums, I probably don't do as much exercise as I should or could, but whenever I can, I'll try and fit in a session in the pool. Maybe I will go with my little girl when she has her lesson, and I'll go in the big pool and do a session, or we go as a family, and while my husband has the children, I'll do something in the main pool. Do half an hour, feel better about it, feel better about the world, and come home happier and slightly fitter. I used to swim competitively and started out just learning to swim just so that I didn't drown. And then next thing I know, several years later, I'm swimming in the national championships and competing to a fairly high standard. But like most people who swam as a child, as I became older and into my 20s and 30s, it sort of slipped away a bit. Now I think I've fallen slightly back in love with swimming. It's a really nice break to get away from the stresses of daily life. I do find that if I don't have a programme to do in the pool, it can be a little bit monotonous, which is why I love this Swimfit programme so much, because it gives me something to think about during the swimming. Somebody else has come up with a programme so I don't have to. And I find it really, really rewarding. Some pools will have the plastic laminated cards with the sessions on that you can bring onto the poolside. They're fantastic. They cater for every standard from 10 lengths up to nearly 100 lengths. Or you can go online and find those programs there. You can download them. You can add a bit of structure to your training session. The online support of this program is fantastic. There's a really great Facebook page, Twitter page, where you can see what other swimmers are doing. You can pick up top tips about technique. There's a coach zone where you can ask specific questions that you might want to know the answer to. There's a challenge zone where you can aim to do a certain number of lengths. Perhaps it's the same distance as crossing the channel. Just makes it a little bit more fun. Swimming is a brilliant exercise. It works out your whole body. You get a cardiovascular workout. You get to tone your muscles. You can do long steady state sessions to burn off fat. You could do sprinting to get more toned. It really is probably the only sport that anyone can do of any age. It's low impact, so it's kind to your joints, and it's a great break from everyday life. Nobody can phone you or email you while you're swimming. I think if you want to get back into swimming or use it to improve your fitness, you just have to get on with it. You know, most towns still have a pool. You don't have to be a member of a private, expensive gym. You can come down to your local pool, support the local pools actually, because we need people to be using them to keep them open. And invest in a decent swimming costume, a swimming hat maybe, preferably, and goggles, and just give it a go, and I think you find you love it.